You can't work out of your home. It's just too hard. The reality is that we need our home and our work to be separate places and separate times and separate locations and separate everything. We need them separate, balanced, but separate. The reality is, though, that more and more of us are choosing to or being asked to work out of our homes. So what do? We've got to find a way to keep those two aspects of our lives separate, even when they're happening in the same space. Here are a couple of tips I've used and friends of mine have used that have really worked for us. Create a separate space in your house, a space that is only for work, and when you're there, just work. Create separate times. Very carefully map out your day. Between these hours, I will be at work. Between these hours, I am not at work, and I can be in my home and enjoy it. Personally, I find that the best thing that works for me is to leave my house. In the morning, I get my kids dressed, I get myself dressed, I get my coffee, and I walk my kids to school. As soon as they're dropped off, I turn around and I head home. And on my way home, I get into work frame. By the time I get home, I'm at work. And I work straight through until it's time to pick up my kids. I take a short break for lunch, and then I pack up my work, I get myself into my shoes and my coat, and I go and pick up my kids. And when I pick up my kids, I'm at home. That works for me. Find something that works for you, but keep your work life and your play life separate.